Well, welcome to another video. This time we're back on the Wye, first time of the year. Had a bit of rain the last couple of days and we're going to have rain all day today. I'm hopeful that's going to actually get the fish feeding because the river's been pretty low and slow for quite a long time now. So I'm down with the fishing cowboy, Simon.
Morning.
And we've just got here, just got the rods out. And just getting used to navigating this very, very treacherous, steep slope, muddy, wet slope. So we've got the ropes out. So fingers crossed anyway. It's been a while. Well, Simon's just nipped to the car to pick up some stuff, and I just managed to bag the first of the day. So lovely to get a barbel. I've been fishing the Thames this year for barbel, and God, it's hard work. I mean, there's some big fish in there, bigger than you'll get in the Wye generally, but it's nice to come to the Wye and actually get your mojo back, if you like. Great start. Fishing maybe an hour. So I'm just letting this one rest in the net, because as they always do, they put up quite the scrap. There we go. Oops. Just trying to keep them in the water as much as possible. But there we go. Nice to catch the first of the day, 5.5 pounds on the downstream rod. And it's my first barbel on the new bait that I'm trying actually, which is Nimrod by the Hook Bait Company. But lovely.
So, sketchy bit of video, but Paul's in and I'm at the top of the bank. And this is going to be fun. Let's see what we can do. Trying to film and come down the bank at the same time.
Not even that big, but they're so strong.
Yeah, she's coming in.
So, fish number 2. Actually, it might be slightly... No, it's got away. So, second fish. That was there about 10 minutes after I recast the rod. It was the same downstream rod, same bait, same everything really. Sorry you didn't get to see it on camera properly. It was keen to get back. But let's carry on, shall we? You wouldn't believe how delicious this fish and chips is on a day like this. How's the food sight?
Warming. Yeah, it makes a big difference.
All the rods are in, I think, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Simon's in. It's about 2:30, so it's taken a while. But what a great sign that they're still around. It'll really boost our hopes. Let's get down there and help them out. Yes. Happy man. I think it's almost like you can't believe it. There we go. Simon's first of the day.
Finally. Took a little while, but it came. Perseverance.
Simon's in again. What's going on? He has been snagged, so hoping the fish are still on. I'm going to go down and help him out.
It's hollow.
Simon's got himself his second barbel. Very nice, mate. Excellent news. Good to know they're still around.
Yeah.
Simon's in again. And it looks like it might be a better fish this time. On the upstream rod.
Yeah, it was the upstream rod right in mid-flow.
Another barbel. Brilliant, mate.
Lovely.
Lovely fish. Look at it.
There we go.
What a mate.
Lovely white barbel.
So today's Simon's day. Another fish. It's must be 6:30, something like that. Starting to lose the light. There we go. Lovely job. Lovely fish. You've really got them going now, actually.
Good fish.
And away. So welcome to what's part 2 of this video. It's the following day after being on the Wye, and I'm down on the River Thames today, just for a few hours in the morning, mainly because the river's up and it does tend to produce the odd barbel when the river's up like this. I find it a little bit easier to catch the barbel when it's like this than when it's slow and low. It's up significantly. I would say probably 1.5 meters, and it's nicely coloured. And yeah, I just sort of fancy coming down. The Wye was a bit of a struggle, to be honest. I had those 2 barbel in the morning. Simon had some fish in the afternoon. But it was, cold, wet, miserable. And although the rain and the increased flow should have really sort of brought the barbel on the feed, it didn't really seem to have done it. Certainly the spots that we were trying. So I've still got the sort of the bug really, and I kind of come down the next morning just to give it a go. Use up a bit of the ground bait that I didn't use when I was at the Wye, and you never know. I mean, I've caught barbel from this swim before in these conditions, so I know it delivers really. can see that flow is really pushing through. Lots of boiling, swirling. But what I do know from the summer when it's low is that there's a nice sort of gravel bottom to this stretch of the river. It's a pretty straight glide from a weir down to this point, and you know, I can fish just by swinging the bait out. But I do have some overhanging trees just downstream of me, and hopefully we'll be able to lure a barbel or a chub out of its hidey hole, get its head down, and have a go on some of these boilies. So first fish of the day on the Thames, floodwater chub, or chublet frankly. So as you can see, we're starting to lose the light now. Still got a few hours to go. I mean, I'll probably be fishing until midnight, to be honest, especially if I get a couple of fish that'll spur me on. But I think there's a good chance of a barbel. Certainly there's loads of chub in this area, so I would hope to catch a few of them. But it's the barbel I'm really after, as you know, and fingers crossed, the river is looking pretty good for it. Lovely chubbly, nice little chevin. So that's what's catching these fish at the moment. Just kind of alternating baits really, see what they want. Got two rods, one with a big bait, this is the big bait, and I've got another rod with a smaller hook, and just one of these Nimrod 14mm barrels on its own. This one's PVA bag, it's the downstream rod, and the upstream rod is a feeder rod, and I'm just putting hemp and ground bait in the feeder. Well, got a barbel. It's not a bad fish. It's not a fish that I've seen before. So I'm just somewhere I've had fish before from. There it is. Lovely fish. Really subtle bite. It wasn't a 3-foot twitch at all. Really subtle bite. But it's been rested in the net. I'm just going to quickly weigh it, and then I'll rest it a bit more, and I'll get a couple of photos. But what result? Nice one. Well, that was the first cast, literally within 2 minutes of putting the bait out, little chub. Okay, there we go. Lovely chub. Oh, full of beans. He's been resting in the net actually whilst I was sorting out the mat and everything. But lovely fish. So let's get it back, shall we? Well, got another chub. The last one was a 4-pounder. This one's nowhere near that. It's just a little chub. Oop. They're so lively because I'm leaving them in the landing net to sort of relax a little bit. So he's flapping around quite a lot, so I'm going to put it straight back. Those Nimrod dumbbells are doing a great job for the chub. Anyway, I'd like a few more barbel now. So it's the following Tuesday evening now, and as you've seen from the previous footage, the last week has been pretty hard going on the Thames, and yeah, I've had that barbel, and I've had a few chub, but it's, you know, it has been a struggle. But the river's kind of returned back to its almost back to its normal level now. There's a bit of pace on it, but it's really sort of thinned down and cleared out, and I've come down just for a few hours after work on on the Tuesday evening, and basically because I could see that a few of my mates are out and about fishing and catching fish, and yeah, it sort of gave me the motivation to get down here and just give it another go. And I'm glad I did, because just had a lovely barbel, and I just thought I'd finish this video off with a little bit of footage of this evening's capture. So thanks for watching, and look out for other videos that I'll be posting over the coming months as I continue to try to find these big barbel in the Thames, and as it gets colder I'll be chasing the chub more. So yeah, like and subscribe, and see you again soon. Well then, that was worth the wait. I've had a bait out there for nearly just shy of 2 hours, and I then had some very subtle knocks, not the big screaming bites that you expect from barbel. But look at that bad boy. 12 pound, 7 ounces of Thames finest barbel. How awesome is that, guys? Look at that fish. Look at how thick it is. Absolutely wonderful. So, barbel are pretty sensitive, as we all know, so I'm gonna put this back in the net, let it rest, then I'm gonna take some photos and then put it back. And brilliant, awesome fish. 12 pounds 7 ounces.